Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to How to Survive 2. I have been grinding away on that the first couple of tutorial missions a few times, and have loaded up my inventory in the trunk here quite substantially with a lot of junk. I'm good on corned beef for a little while, that sort of thing. And I have taken and put all of that into my skills. There we go. Except for this one. It's the only one that has to go up. So I have maxed all of my skills at level 1 as high as I can. Okay, and the only thing left to do now is to upgrade the camp. Now, as soon as I bring the camp up to the next level, it moves all the zombies and stuff to the next level. Up to this point, the strongest zombie you've been facing is basically somebody about as powerful as a millennial without Wi-Fi. They're not exactly a threat. After this, you start running into the ones that will sprint. They're a little bit more of a challenge. Let's put it that way. Okay, and we'll just sink a little bit of that XP into here. And now the camp has reached a new level. If I bring up camp menu here, I should be able to do crafting. And I should now have unlocked the armory for construction. I'll need to go find the hammer and the sheet metal, which isn't too hard to find because they're part of the next mission. So let's go talk to our good buddy Kovac here. Come on, jump. Come on, jump. There we go. And we'll start the next mission. One thing to remember whenever you come through his bunker, check to see if his supplies have respawned. Usually at the beginning or end of every mission, or every time to refresh the map, because you want those 8mm bullets as often as you can.
Fine. Now that you've placed it.
Alright. Oh, I need my character at level 2. Ah, okay. So we'll bring up our character here. So I need a little bit more experience to get my character to level 2. Not just camp, but also character. So let's go see if we can find some more of these poor idiots here to help us upgrade our experience. You get for killing a zombie. I don't know if you actually get experience killing zombies in the real world. Oops. Ow. Jerk. Yeah, a little bit. It gives us an opportunity to explore the map a touch here, so we're just going to look around and kill zombies. Grab some wood. Oh, there's our sprinters I was telling you about. These guys now will run, will dash at you. And they do hit you. If they hit you with a dash attack, they actually do hurt a little bit. You can get knocked down fairly quickly. The good thing is, shot in the head with a bow will usually slow them down. There we go. We're at character level 2. So we'll just run back to the camp. And we can upgrade the box, which is something else to remember to do periodically. Upgrading the box only just increases the hit points of the box. It doesn't actually increase or decrease the size. The box has no size or limit as to how much stuff can go into it. We're going to avoid picking anything up, and we're going to travel as light as we can for this mission. Okay, Smiles.
Here is what I suggest.
Oh, I got some suggestions for you. Stay on the farm.
Survivor, this just won't do. You'll never make it if you keep fighting with a weapon as punchless as that. What can we do for... Ah, I know. You need a gun. Nothing better for training those damned infected. And I think I know where you can get the material you need. There's an abandoned house in the countryside not far from here. Farmers always have what they need to defend their property. You should take that as a lesson. A true survivor should always be prepared for anything. Even when things are quiet, you have to anticipate the worst to be sure you're ready. By the way, you have to be sure you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready, baby. Oh, let's rock and roll. With all that lube I brought you, oh, we should be good for hours.
I suggest you go now, unless you want someone else with the same idea to grab all the good stuff. Like they say, first come, first served.
Nobody has any ideas in this game. They're all pathetic losers.
Come on, get a move on.
Now, you notice that you have the ability to increase and decrease the difficulty of the level. It doesn't matter. It will always let you go up a little ways. That is if you're playing multiplayer, which this game was really designed for. You can actually increase the difficulty to make it a little bit more of a challenge for having multiple than one people on. As a single player, I find it is the best idea to decrease that level as much as possible, because if you increase it or you just let it just go, it can get, some of these missions can get really challenging. 5-minute loading screen later, and we're back. Okay. Don't think there's anything of interest down here. Exits this way. You're thirsty. Medicinal herb, we'll grab that. to stock up on those again. Okay, that fellow dropped a few items that we might be of interest to us. So we can find that. I shot your head off. Where's your... Have a safety helmet, which is our very first piece of armor you're going to find. But also a very, very nice early game weapon is the pitchfork. The reason is you can throw it. And 3 pitchforks will bring down pretty much most large enemies. So once you have 3, you really don't need more. You end up with this one, you'll end up with a lot of them. I personally prefer using ranged type weapons rather than melee combat. I'm not too fond of up close and personal. And the good thing is, on the farm, most of these boys seem to move very slowly. Now that's a one-way trip. Once you go over that ramp, you're not coming back out. So before I jump over that ramp, I want to make sure I've gone and done a quick little explore around all of the perimeter areas, just in case there's anything that might be useful. Sometimes you can find some good loot and good experience. Gotta be careful. You keep picking up all these safety helmets, so you'll end up carrying so much weight in safety helmets that you can't walk with it all. You really only need a couple. That's all debris I can't get past. As you can see, there's the one-way gate down here, and that's it. Also, I just finished editing the first couple of videos. I haven't actually uploaded any of the videos yet. This is my farthest limits of the screen, and where these things show up, this is what is the size of my screen, where the main objective, the health bar, and the thing is. However, when it shows up on the video, when I'm editing it, it shows a lot more screen around this than what I actually have. So I'm not entirely sure if this is the top of the screen on the video or the top of the screen of what I can see. So you may scream at me for missing things that I just simply walk right past, and you've got to keep in mind that they are probably on the outside of my screen where they literally are not showing up. As I said, there was a lot of issues. It was one of the complaints I saw on the forums about this game was that you cannot adjust or resize your graphics at all. For some people, this actually will only load in a windowed mode. It will not even do a full screen because they've got obviously a beefier computer than what I have. Just about swept the front yard here. If you want, you can also use the pitchfork as a melee combat weapon. It's not very efficient. It's got good reach, better reach than some, but if you have sprinters especially, they will dodge past it. And so unless your timing is bang on, or you're lucky, you'll literally miss them. Hear lots of bad guys, but I don't see any. Means they're probably all in the next area. Okay. Yay, my objective is updated. Speak with Raymond. Can I close his doors? Just in case anybody is missed on the outside area and they decide to come knocking, I'll at least hear them come knocking. Again, I'd like to explore to make sure there's no usable loot. There's a hammer. That's something I'm going to need. Need my lockpicking skill for that door. So let's just have a quick look to see if I actually have the ability to have lockpicking skill now. Nimble fingers. There it is. I need level 3 for nimble fingers, so I have to do this mission to get the next thing. So that lock is probably something I'm going to have to get access to.